Real Estate Regulatory and Authority Bill, now passed by Parliament, will make developers more accountable for project delays, but also brace yourselves for more expensive homes. That's because the bill in its current form could worsen an already crippling liquidity crunch. CNBC TV 18's Kevin Lee and Ayush get to the story.
Developers will now have to maintain escrow accounts with 70% of total customer advances for a project. That money, by law, can only be used for construction of that particular project. And while this move has been taken to curb unscrupulous developers, experts feel that it could also lead to costlier houses.
That's because with bank funding drying up, developers have been turning to more expensive loans from NBFCs and private equity players. But construction costs, especially in the metros, are far lower than the 70% shunted into the escrow account, and the excess money cannot be used to service debt.
We are locking 70% of the customer receivables into a escrow account, while you'll actually utilize only 20-25% of that value or of that money. On the other hand, in the same project, you are having a debt which you have taken from NBFC or a private equity player, on which you are paying expensive returns to him. So therefore, I think there's a dichotomy there. You are paying interest, expensive money you are sitting in on your books. On the other hand, you have money sitting idle in your bank account.
Developers say that this will mean fresh borrowing to service or repay existing debt, because the market is in no position to absorb a price hike.
Whilst I understand the developer's perspective on one hand that your cost has gone up, but whether the customer is going to be willing to absorb that additional cost, I'm not so sure in this market.
So, developers now hope that the government will ease up on the reins and allow the money in the escrow account to be used for all expenses related to a specific project and not just construction costs. In Mumbai, with Kevin Lee, Ayush Elavadi.
Well, it's time now for